do
Yeah.
like Journey, by the way. But you
Yeah.
um you were talking with me before the stream, but there were two players that stood out to you in recruiting. Which, by the way, let's go ahead and get into that. Um, what are you seeing from the recruiting so far? And let's look at 2022, and then I guess we'll go ahead. Well, first off, yeah, let's look at 2022, what they brought in. Talk to me about some of these guys, and then we'll look at what they have coming in for this upcoming recruiting. This will be later in the year in December, and then a year from now in 23. And then there's two players you want to talk about.
Yeah, there's a couple. One's from Colorado, one of their running backs, who was there when Coach Tucker said, I'm going to East Lansing. He's now in East Lansing with Coach Tucker. So he's utilizing the transfer portal yet again to get a couple corners, defensive linemen, and linebackers. And we
Yeah.
need help on defense. Especially in the secondary. That secondary was atrocious.
Yeah.
I mean, we were dead last in passing defense.
Of all 130 teams.
Yep.
Huh.
But there's a positive. It can't get worse.
Right. It's only up from here.
Yeah.
Unless you don't do anything, then it just stays there and you're stuck being the worst in pass
Yeah.
pass
But
defense, or whatever you were saying.
I think with the new coaching hires with Brendan Jordan, who's an NFL coach and private trainer, who's a pass rush specialist, Michigan State picked him up.
Yeah.
We also got Daniel Barker, an Illinois tight end. I'm pretty sure Power Warren's still on our tight end roster, the commissioner's son.
Yeah. Here's some transfers. Amir Speed from Georgia. Chris Bogle, edge defender out of Florida. You have brought in some interesting transfers. You mentioned Daniel Barker from Illinois. Wisconsin, Jalen Berger, a running back. Jacoby Windman from UNLV, and then a Mississippi State linebacker, and Aaron Broll. Overall, just like how they're using the portal. Just what does that say about Mel Tucker? I mean, it means I would say personally, just he means business. He wants to build this program. But I mean, are you sold on him knowing where to get the talent? Because I mean, I'll tell you what, I've heard Georgia fans talk about Amir Speed. He's a 3-star recruit, but I've heard some good things about guys like him. So, I mean, is he getting the right players position wise and going after what he should?
Yes, go to where you need the most help. And Michigan State needs help on the defensive secondary. I mean, linebackers, yeah, so there. Same thing with defensive linemen. But when you look at no Tucker has ties to Georgia,
Yeah,
Florida, Chicago. Oh, there's some big recruiting states. So he's not afraid to go get the big buffaloes in
yeah,
those states. He's saying, look, we're gonna be in every recruiting battle that we can be in. You may
yeah,
not, even if a guy commits. Let's say a guy commits to Alabama. All right, Coach Tucker will still keep recruiting him in case that guy decides to transfer.
yeah,
And he reminds me of a businessman. You don't like your spot on the depth chart of a roster? There's the portal. You're more than welcome to leave this program.
absolutely. I mean, look, players can go where they want to, and you also got to think for some of them, it's not just about the NFL. You got to think some guys, transfer out educational purposes. You got to support that, man. I
Yeah,
mean, but like you were saying to your point, like if you don't like how it's run, or if you don't like the coach, or you think it's unfair, like I mean, too many players just complain about it. I think, instead of just doing what they have to do. If you don't like it, look, don't express, just have a private conversation with the coach. And here I am, part of this media, us as fans and everything, that wish we knew what was going on. We wish we had the inside sources, but sometimes, let's just call it like it is. Just have a conversation with the coach. You don't have to take it to social media and Twitter. Just shut up, talk to your coaches, talk to your family in private, and then just say, hey, this is a decision that I have made. I know I got a lot of support. I love you guys. Thank you for the opportunity, and then transfer out.
I was watching the Ohio State Akron game. Ohio State player quit mid-game and made a nasty post on Twitter. And there's rumors that Michigan State may get him.
Yeah.
But Mel Tucker's the kind of dude that says, offense doesn't talk to the defense. Defense doesn't talk to the offense. That's not how this culture is run here.
Yeah. So, getting into recruiting, too, just a little bit more, you mentioned two key players that stood out to you. We'll look at both of them. There's Jeremy Bernard, a four-star wide receiver. But I'm actually curious about this quarterback.